If you're trying to figure out whether now is a smart time to buy or sell in the Hudson Valley, the answer depends a lot on which county you're watching. Today, I'm breaking down the latest Hudson Valley market update for Westchester, Putnam, and Dutchess counties using the numbers that matter most: price, inventory, days on market, months of supply, and how close homes are selling to asking. I'm Jeffrey Hoffmann, and if you're buying, selling, or planning a move anywhere in the Hudson Valley, this is the kind of quick clarity you want before making your next move. And stick with me, because while all three counties show rising prices, they're not behaving the same way. The headline story is simple: prices are rising everywhere. If you only look at one number, you can miss the real story. But the first thing most people want to know is this: are home values still moving up? Yes, across all three counties, median sale price is up year over year. In Westchester, the median sale price is $697,000, up 3.3%. In Putnam, it's $605,000, up 10%. In Dutchess, it's $490,000, up 8.9%. That tells us demand is still strong enough to keep upward pressure on pricing, even though buyers today are more selective than they were in the frenzy years. And yes, that means the market is still competitive, but competitive doesn't mean identical everywhere. Prices are up across the board, but the pace of that growth is stronger in Putnam and Dutchess than in Westchester. So if prices are rising, the next question is, what's the supply picture doing underneath that? Inventory is still tight, and that keeps pressure on the market. Inventory is one of the biggest drivers of leverage. When choices are limited, well-positioned homes tend to get more attention. In Westchester, active listings are 1,433, down 5.8% year over year. In Putnam, active listings are 173, down 9.9%. In Dutchess, active listings are 584, actually up 3% year over year. Months of supply tells a similar story. Westchester, 2.3 months, down 8%. Putnam, 2 months, down 25.9%. Dutchess, 2.8 months, flat year over year. Putnam is the tightest of the three from a supply standpoint. Westchester is still constrained. Dutchess has a bit more room, which may give buyers slightly more choice, but it's still far from a loose market. This is still a low inventory market, especially in Putnam and Westchester. Now here's where it gets interesting. Tight inventory doesn't always mean homes are flying off the shelf at the exact same speed. Market speed varies by county. Days on market gives buyers and sellers a reality check. It tells you how fast homes are actually moving once they hit the market. In Westchester, days on market are 33, down 10.8% year over year. In Putnam, they're 44, up 7.3%. In Dutchess, they're 50, up 2%. Westchester is moving faster than a year ago. Putnam and Dutchess are taking a little longer. That doesn't mean demand is weak there. It means buyers may be taking a bit more time. Pricing and presentation matter more. For sellers, that means the old just list it and let the market do the work mindset isn't the move. For buyers, it means opportunity may come from better preparation and cleaner execution, not just rushing. Westchester's moving faster, while Putnam and Dutchess may reward better strategy and patience. And the next stat backs that up in a really clear way. Homes are still selling very close to asking. This is one of the clearest ways to see how much negotiating room really exists. In Westchester, homes are selling at 100% of original price. In Putnam, they're selling at 98.7% of original price. And in Dutchess, they're selling at 98.4%. Westchester is especially firm. Sellers there still have strong evidence that well-priced homes can command full asking. Putnam and Dutchess show a little more flex, but not a dramatic discount environment. So yes, buyers may have a touch more room in some situations outside Westchester, but we're not talking about a major bargain market here. Across all three counties, pricing power is still real, especially for homes that show well and are positioned correctly. So what should buyers and sellers actually do with all of this? What this means for sellers: a market update is only useful if it turns into a practical next move. For sellers, the numbers say this is still a favorable environment, but the winning formula isn't the same in every county. In Westchester, speed and price strength suggest sellers can do very well with the right prep and pricing from day one. In Putnam, low supply still helps sellers, but the slightly longer market time means preparation matters. In Dutchess, where inventory is a bit more available and days on market are a touch longer, presentation, marketing, and pricing discipline become even more important. This is where details matter: photos, timing, design, pre-list prep, and a launch strategy that creates momentum instead of hoping for it. Sellers still have leverage, but execution matters more than ever. And for buyers, the move is a little different. what this means for buyers. Rising prices and low supply can make buyers feel like they're always behind. That's not the most helpful mindset. Buyers still have opportunities in this market, but the smartest ones are showing up prepared, realistic, and county-specific in their approach. In Westchester, speed matters. You want clarity on budget, priorities, and decision-making before the right home appears. In Putnam, the supply is especially tight, so being ready matters just as much as being patient. In Dutchess, there may be a bit more room to compare options, but strong homes can still move quickly and hold value. The goal is not to chase everything. The goal is to know what matters most to you, understand the local pace, and move decisively when the right fit shows up. Buyers can still win here, but preparation beats hesitation. So the big picture is this. Hudson Valley prices are up, inventory is still tight, and each county is moving a little differently. Westchester looks fastest, Putnam looks tightest on supply, and Dutchess may offer a bit more breathing room, but none of these counties look soft. If you want a custom plan for your timeline and goals, you can connect with me through the link below.